Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the new construction communities in Conway that are really popular with a lot of our clients. In fact, when I do set up their hot sheet, most of the time it's in Conway, right? Because Conway offers a little bit of everything for everybody. So whether you're looking to be 30 minutes from the beach or 20 minutes or 15 minutes from the beach, Conway offers that for you. Or if you're looking for a community with tons of amenities, it offers that for you as well. Or if you want something really simple with low HOAs, with bigger backyards, Conway offers that for you as well. And we're going to be taking a look at that. And throughout this video, you're going to notice the difference between the communities, right? And not only that, but a couple of these communities, you're going to be surprised that they're actually in Conway, how close they are to the beach and to shopping, to restaurants, and all that good stuff. So this is going to be a very thorough video, and we're going to start off with 𝗂𝗏, right? So 𝗂𝗏 is one of those newer communities, and I'm so happy that they actually updated the satellite imagery here for the past couple of months. It's been the old satellite image, so all you saw was grass in here and all that. But this is 𝗂𝗏, and what's so special about 𝗂𝗏 is that there's going to be 2 pools in there. They're going to have a golf simulator in there as well. They're going to have a clubhouse. They're going to have pickleball, fitness center, sidewalks. Believe it or not, sidewalks are very popular with people coming from up north. It's one of those things you don't really think about when you first move down here. A lot of the communities down here do not have sidewalks. So if you're going to walk, you're going to have to walk on the street, in the community. Obviously, there's speed limits on the street, so you don't really have to worry about, getting run over or anything like that. But it's one of those things that you don't really take into consideration, right? So this community is going to have sidewalks, and it's located right in here in Conway. And if we zoom on out, right? If we zoom on out here, you're going to see how close you are to 22. You're going to be about 40 minutes at Highway 22. Highway 22 is going to give you access to North Myrtle Beach and Myrtle Beach itself. So you're going to be close to Tanger's Outlet. So you're going to be really close to shopping, right? Off 17. That's where all your shopping is going to be taking place. You have your Tanger's Outlet here. You have the Walmart Supercenter here. And up and down 17, you're going to have a lot of businesses and stuff like that. And not only that, but you're also going to be close to the medical center here. The Grand Strand Medical Center is going to be right here. But yet you're going to be right over here. Also, you're going to be right behind the Lewis Bay Heritage Preserve. So right behind 𝗂𝗏. This is all preserved land, so they cannot build on this land. The good thing is you're going to be close to, if you like to hike, if you like to bike and stuff like that, you can actually go in here to the preserve and actually hike and bike, and get your exercise in if that's what you're looking to do. But yeah, 𝗂𝗏 is one of those communities that's it's gonna offer you so much. And we've sold a couple of homes in this area. Actually, one of the families that were moving, young family moving down here, they wanted, they needed the extra bedrooms at a reasonable price, and they were able to get a home in here, a 4-bedroom home at a reasonable price. Not only that, but also the backyard was, I think it was about half an acre or close to half an acre lot, because they wanted the big yard for the kids, right? So they were able to get in there at a reasonable price with the home that they wanted, actually backing the preserve. So they got a perfect lot, right? Because they got in early. But anyway, this is one of those communities that's also going to offer you a multi-gen home. If you didn't see that video, I'm going to link everything up in the description below. That video, or in fact, if you'd like to visit that video, I forgot, there actually is an easy way to do it. Just go to our website, living-in-myrtlebeach.com, and just go to the cities tab and hover over Conway, right? Because that's where we're at right now. That's where we're focusing. And that video actually is going to be right over here. So if you click on 𝗂𝗏, it'll take you to the video that we shot in that community. That was the most recent video. And we actually tore the multi-gen that I was mentioning there. So if you're moving down here and you have an elderly parent, or you have a teenage, kid, or a kid from college, have kids in college and want to stay in your house, you actually have a separate section for them in this multi-gen home. It's one of the models that they're actually bringing back by popular demand. But this is one of those communities where you're going to be able to get in there, especially now since it's a new community. You're going to be able to pick your lot and your floor plan that you like. So the median price point in this community is $418,000, right? That has gone up since like if you get in early, you can get in at a reasonable price. From last year, that the median price range has gone up by 41.7%. So the HOA in this community is $95 per month, right? So that's going to include the two pools and the golf simulator and all that good stuff. But this is one of those communities that is going to be the next Carolina Forest, honestly, because it's gonna, if you're looking for a community vibe and where you're gonna be able to golf, not golf, you're gonna be able to ride your golf cart around the neighborhood and meet the neighbors, and stuff like that. It's gonna be awesome. And because it's so close to Heritage Preserve, and I don't know that before I forget, International Drive is also gonna give you the option of shopping as well. So we did look at 22, right? It's going to take you to the North Myrtle Beach area, 𝗬𝗏's Outlet. But if you want to go down International Drive, right down in International Drive, you're going to have even more shopping. That's going to be about, from Auburn Woods, about a 15-minute drive. You're going to have Lowe's food right here. You're going to have, all your fast food that you would want in here, especially Bojangles, my favorite. Eggs Up Grill right here. But you're also going to have the Food Line right here. Or if you're a Publix person like I am, you're going to have Publix right in here. So if you're looking to do your food shopping, you're going to be close to it all living in Auburn Woods. So the next community is for people who don't mind being further away from the beach, right? So Woodside Crossing is going to be right in here. It's going to give you that small town feel, right? And not only that, but you're going to be about 10 minutes from downtown Conway, right? So if you watch my channel for a while, you know that we've done videos, walkthroughs of downtown Conway and how awesome it is. Has that small town feel. You have a lot of mom and pop shops down there, and they decorate this place to the nines for Halloween, for Christmas. In fact, I have to go there with my drone and take some good drone footage of the Christmas lights. They deck the whole place out for the holidays, for Halloween, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. It's really an awesome place, and it does get packed during this season because of the lights and the decorations and all that. It's our Rockefeller Center. If you're from New York, you know that people would gather around Rockefeller Center, or the stores on Park Avenue, all the stores and decorations and stuff like that. Well, this is our Rockefeller Center, and yes, there tends to be traffic there during the holiday season, but nothing like the traffic in Midtown Manhattan. So trust me, you're going to see the difference if you do decide to come down here. The traffic is not that bad, but it does get crowded at times during the holiday season. But Woodside Crossing is going to be one of those communities that if you don't mind being further away from the beach, right? So as you can see, if I zoom on out here, you're going to be about 40 minutes to the beach. And depending on which beach you want to go to, whether it's North Myrtle Beach or Surfside Beach or Myrtle Beach, you're going to be between 30 and 45 minutes to the beach, depending on traffic. But the good thing is you're going to be close to shopping, right? You're going to be close to 501. So Woodside Crossing is right in here. So let me zoom on in here. This is Woodside Crossing here. And the good thing about Woodside Crossing is that if you're looking for an affordable 3-car garage, right? They have 3-car garages now in the low 300s available right now. So if that's what you're looking for, this is one of those communities that's going to offer that for you. They also have a pool. They have a dog park on site, right? So they have a nice little dog park there. So if you have dogs, you can take them right to the dog park. And as I mentioned, the prices are so reasonable here. The median price point here is $316. That's up, I believe, 5.9% year over year. So the prices have gone up there. But it has a great community feel to it. And they have plenty of move-in ready homes. And as I mentioned, really affordable homes. So you can get a 3-car garage in the low 300s. And it is a gas community, which is one of those things we get asked about the most, because some of these communities in the outskirts of Conway, they tend to be electric. But if you're looking for a gas community, this is one of them. But if we zoom on out here, you're going to be close to 501. And along 501, that's where all your shopping is going to be taking place, right? You're going to have all shops through here, through 501. And you're also, if you go down a little further, down closer to the beach, you're going to have your 𝗬𝗏's Outlet here, right? You're going to have your Conway Medical Center right in here. So you're going to be about 20 minutes to this stretch of shopping, right? So You're not going to be too far, but yet you're going to be tucked away up here if you're not looking to be that close to the beach or that close to all the busyness that sometimes Myrtle Beach has to offer, right? But just know that in this community, you're going to get the best bang for your buck because of where it's located. So if you're one of those that don't want to be close to the beach, this area is perfect for you. All right, so before we get to the next community, I just wanted to remind you that you can download our new 29-page new construction guide by visiting livinginmyrtlebeach.com, living-in-myrtlebeach.com, and hover over the new construction tab up here, and you're going to be able to download our 29-page relocation guide. It's going to talk about some pitfalls, some advice, some insider tips when buying new construction. And not only that, but we're also going to be breaking down the most popular new construction communities in the area, the entire area. I'm not just talking about Conway. Along with that, you're going to have some hyperlinks here to the communities that we've shot videos in, but definitely download that today. It's going to make your life that much easier, especially when you jump on that one-on-one Zoom call with us, right? And we go over the maps with you and we try to narrow down the perfect community for you. So I would definitely download that guide today. You can scan this QR code right here on the screen, or if you're on a computer, you can go right down in the description below. You're going to see the link there to download the guide today, but definitely check it out. So the next area we're going to be looking at, the next community, is Lock Haven. So Lock Haven, again, in Conway, is actually going to be a lot closer. So if we zoom on into Lock Haven right here, it's actually going to be a lot closer, 3 miles to downtown Conway. So if you want to, again, live that small town feel, you're going to be about 3 miles from downtown Conway, right off 905. So 905 is going to bring you right to downtown Conway. It's actually much closer than Woodside Crossing, but it's going to be maybe like 3 minutes, 4 minutes to downtown Conway, where Woodside Crossing is probably 10 minutes, more like 10 minutes. So yeah, you're going to be right off 39, and you're going to be, again, right off 501 and all the shopping. You're going to be much closer to shopping living in Lock Haven. As you can see, 501 is right here. So you take 905 right through here, right down to 501, and all the shopping is going to be right here. You got your Walmart Supercenter, your Tanger's Outlet again. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but yeah, you're going to be tucked away in here, and you're going to be about 20 minutes, 25 minutes to the beach, a little closer than Woodside Crossing, right? So let's take a look at the community now. And if we zoom on in here, you're going to be surrounded by an incredible lake here where you can go paddle boarding, kayaking, and all that good stuff here. And what makes it so special is the HOA here is only $42 a month. So if you're looking for a place with low HOA, this could possibly be it right here. The only drawback is you don't have any amenities in here. So it's a small community. It's a community with no amenities. So if you need something simple, you don't want to pay high HOAs, this could be the perfect home for you. But as I was mentioning, the lot sizes here, the lot sizes are huge. Some of these, I mean, you can't tell from this, but I'll put some drone footage. Some of these lots are huge. Like this person has an in-ground pool in here. Some of these lots are so big. So if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for bigger lot sizes, this is the ideal community for you. And you're gonna see from the drone footage how nice and tranquil it really looks. And it's gonna give you access to 22, right? So if you take 905 and you take it north, you're gonna have access to 22, where you can enjoy North Myrtle Beach and everything it has to offer. So to give you an example of where the first community was, Auburn Woods, you see how close Auburn Woods, closer it is to North Myrtle Beach. This is a little further out. But again, if you don't need to be that close to the beach, this is an ideal place for you. Again, it's a lot of give and take. It depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for low HOAs and not to break the bank, well, this is the perfect community for you, because the median price point in this community is $303,000, and the HOA is only $42 a month. So very affordable place, very nicely situated, right? So if this is the community you're looking for, let us know in the comment section below, or contact us. Our contact information is right there. We can jump on that one-on-one Zoom call. And so the next couple of communities we're going to be taking a look at, right, are going to shock you how close they are to Myrtle Beach, right? You wouldn't think Conway, these communities in Conway would be that close. Not only that, but the amenities are going to be spectacular. You're going to love these that we're going to show you in a bit. But before we get to that, we're going to show you the most affordable community out of the group here, and it's Rivertown Landing, right? So Rivertown Landing is going to be right in here in Conway. So if I zoom on in here, this is Rivertown Landing right here. You're going to be right off 548 right here, and 548 is going to take you to 501 again. And if we look at Woodside Crossing, is right across the way. It's on the north side of 501, and this is going to be on the south side of 501. So Rivertown Landing is going to be right here. Still going to give you options, again, like all the shopping right here. You have Aldi's here, right off 501. You have a couple of shops in here. You have a Walmart Supercenter right here. So you're going to be close to all the shopping. Yeah, tucked away. You're going to be about the same as Woodside Crossing, about 30, 40 minutes to the beach, depending which beach you want to go to. And you're going to be close to downtown Conway. You're going to be about 5-10 minutes to downtown Conway, and another 15 to 20 minutes down to another Walmart Supercenter here. Or if you want to go to Publix or the Tanger's Outlet, you're going to be about 20 minutes away from that. And let's not forget, with all these communities that we're taking a look at, you're going to be close enough to the airport here where you can be there within half hour to 40 minutes to the airport. And some of these communities that we're about to take a look at, you're going to be only like 10 minutes to the airport. So it's a luxury living here in this, the area here, is that wherever you are, you're not going to be too far from the airport. So if you need to travel, or if you have people that are flying in to visit you, right, they're going to be close enough to the airport. Now, what might surprise you, again, I mentioned it's the most affordable community out there. The median price point in this community is $234,000, and the HOA is only $40 a month. So it makes it really manageable for people who are looking to downsize, people who are looking to retire, right? Or some people that need that extra bedroom at a very affordable price. So recently we moved a family in this community that needed that extra bedroom, and they got it in the 300s, the low 300s for a 4-bedroom home. That same home closer to the beach would be in the mid to high 4s. So there's a big difference living out here. If you don't, again, mind living further away from the beach, this is ideal for people who are looking to get more bang for their buck, right? But again, the median price point here is $234,000. And the next couple of communities we're going to take a look at, again, as I mentioned, they're much closer to the beach. It might shock you how close they are. You might say to yourself, this is in Conway. Yeah, it is in Conway. And we're going to take a look at that right now. So as promised, this next community is going to shock you how close it is to Myrtle Beach, right? So all the communities that we just looked at, they were all up in here, right? So we're talking about they were all up in here. This next community, Ridgefield, is right in here. So you can see how much closer it is, not only to the beach, but also the airport and all the shopping, right? So Ridgefield is going to be right in here. It's going to have one of the nicer community amenity centers here. So it's a really nice community feel. We can drive a golf cart around and visit the neighbors and all that good stuff. But look how close it is to 501. So 501 is going to be right here. You're going to be close to 501. You probably won't be able to hear that traffic, right? Because you're such a good distance away. You're going to be minutes to the Supercenter, Walmart Supercenter here. And again, I won't sound like a broken record, but also Conway and up and down 501. That's where all your shopping is going to be taking place, right? And the airport's right here. So you're going to be maybe 10 to 15 minutes to the airport and to the beaches right here. And all the amenities, all the attractions that Myrtle Beach has to offer. And not only that, but you're also going to be able to get into this community at a very affordable price as well. So as I mentioned in my prior videos, the further you get away from the big blue ocean, the more affordable it gets. Well, the median price point in this community is $356,000. That's up about 6.3% year over year. And the HOA with all these amenities is only $70 a month. So you're going to love living in here because of its affordability, can't even pronounce that word, affordability, but also where it's located on 501 right along here. And another thing I wanted to mention is that if you're looking, if you have kids and you want to enjoy the Carolina Forest School District, guess what? If you live in here, even though it's in Conway, it is the Carolina Forest School District. So if you're moving down here with young kids and you want to take advantage of the Carolina School District, Carolina Forest School District, which is one of the top-notch school districts in the area, you can do so if you move into this neighborhood. And don't forget, if you want to explore some of these neighborhoods that we just looked at, some of these communities, again, go to living-in-myrtlebeach.com and hover over the most powerful interactive map out there and just click on Conway, and you'll be able to enjoy all those videos that we've shot in those neighborhoods right on this website. But all right, so this next community is called the Retreat at 𝗬𝗁 Plantation. So 𝗬𝗁 Plantation is one of those areas where people buy their lot pretty much, and they have a home custom built on it. So the homes in this area right here, so this is 𝗬𝗁 Plantation right in here. And the homes in this area, the median price point is about $625,000. And you'll be surprised how much less the median home prices are for this particular builder in this community. So what they did was the Retreat at 𝗬𝗁, this builder bought up this area right in here, and they've built a bunch of homes in here. And this is the 𝗬𝗁 again, 𝗬𝗁 Plantation, and this is the Retreat at 𝗬𝗁 right in here. So they bought this land here and they built homes around it. And the good thing is you'll be able to use their golf courses here because it's pay as you go. So that's not something that is going to be added to your HOA, and you'll be surprised how much your HOA is in this community. But you can enjoy the golfing in this community without having to pay it in your HOA. You're not forced to pay that. But this is where you drop your bags off right in here. And you can enjoy your golfing. And so it's one of those communities that a lot of people, it's like under the radar when I show people this community. They're like, I never knew this community existed here, which is why you need to contact us. We know where all the good spots are, right? So it's one of those best kept secrets, but it's going to offer you the opportunity to be really close to the beach, whereas Ridgefield was on the south side of 501. This is going to be on the north side of 501 right here. And if we zoom on out, as you can see, you're going to be very close to the beach and close to the airport. And all, as I mentioned, all those other communities that we looked at earlier, they're all out here. So this area out here is for people that don't want to be that close to the beach and want more bang for their buck. But if you want to be closer to the beach and want to be steps away from golfing, this community, the median price point is $455,000, and the HOA is only $70. Again, you'll be able to golf as you go in this community. It's one of the most affordable areas closer to the beach in this neighborhood, because as I mentioned, in this area, the 𝗬𝗁 Plantation, the median price point is about $644,000 or $55,000, whereas in here, it's only $455,000. So you're going to be able to move into a really nice community and not have to pay that higher price tag, yet get a brand new home, right? With tons of open floor plans, plenty of space for you and your family.